There's that lovely moment when the first bit of tea touches your soul. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've been ran over by a truck. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to be trying out a vegan foundation. It says 100% vegan and cruelty free. This is by the brand Pacifica. I saw one of my favorite YouTubers do a look with this. Ooh. And my bottle is leaking everywhere, so just kind of be aware of that. And I was very interested. It looked very good on her skin type, but I know different foundations can perform completely differently depending on if you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, if you have sensitive skin. So just all those things play a factor, and I wanted to try this out for myself. I thought some of you might be interested in the fact that it is a vegan formula and cruelty free, which means animals were not involved in any of the process of this foundation, whether it be animal products being used, animals being tested, different things like that. So that's what that means. It says it's an oil-free, anti-shine, and satin finish. I got the shade Warm Light, which it said was for fair to light skin tones with neutral undertones. I prefer neutral. Right now, I already did my eye makeup for the sake of time, but I used to have very pink and red skin when I took my makeup off, which would mean I had cool undertones. So foundations would tend to be a little bit yellow for me. But now that I have taken better care of my skin with different skin cares, I don't have that problem. So anyways, I'm going to dive in to applying this foundation. I will do a check-in before I wash my face tonight. Not feeling super great. It is full-blown allergy season here in Alabama, so I'm probably going to be laying around for most of the day, but I will check in at the end of the night and give you guys my final thoughts. I'm going to pump some out on my finger and just kind of spread it around. In the bottle, I was worried that it was going to be a little too dark, but on the face, it doesn't look that bad. Oh, my hair. I'm pretty sure I just got that all up in my hair. Okay. I did not use a primer with this. When I'm trying out foundations for the first time, I like to not use a primer because I want to see what the foundation is capable on its own. Sorry, I just smacked my mirror. Probably should have put my hair up for this. My initial thoughts would be it has very impressive coverage, usually with these natural type brands, and there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I got it in my hair. Natural brands tend to not have as much coverage in my experience, but this had an impressive amount of coverage. I used 2 1/4 pump. Future reference, I have very dry and sensitive skin. I recently got sunburnt right here on this side of my face, so it's kind of dry and starting to peel. I would probably use a moisturizer underneath this, but overall it looks great. I'm going to finish up the rest of my face makeup and then we'll do a wrap up. overall, I'm really enjoying this foundation so far. The finish looks very smooth. It's a tad bit darker in person than it's showing up on camera, but it looks very smooth. Didn't have a problem with anything blending out on top. My powders, my blush, and bronzer and things that I use blended out great. I have really high hopes for this. Let's see. I bought this on Ulta.com, and I paid, it was $16. So it's one of those things that maybe if your Ulta store carries Pacifica in the store, that's great. I would pay very close attention to the description, because this one actually says warm light, and I never would have picked out a warm foundation for myself. But when you read the description, it says with neutral undertones, so pay very close attention to that, and I think you'll be fine. It is considered a drugstore brand, so you can use coupons if you're shopping with Ulta. I know they have a $3.50 off 15 coupon that floats around quite a bit. But so far, feeling really positive about it. If you're interested about the other products, like the stuff I used on my eyes, check the description box below and I will list all of that. And I'll see you guys at the end of the night. Bye. Hey guys. Feeling pretty crappy right about now. You can probably hear my allergies are acting up. So I'm going to kind of cut this day a little bit short. Makeup's been on for about 5 hours. I would prefer to do a longer wear test, but to be honest with you, I just want to take a bath and go to bed. Sorry about my dog, she's rude. But overall, I really enjoy this foundation. I, took a nap. My face was smushed in a pillow. Don't see any, rubbing off. It's not completely transfer proof. Like when I touch my face, just a tad bit comes off, but nothing like, rubbing my nose with, being a runny nose. It's nothing looking bad. It's a very smoothing foundation, which I enjoy. It gives you more of an airbrush look. I think this is a hit. It's $16, super affordable. Good ingredients for your skin. It's formulated without silicone, formaldehyde. Glad about that. Phthalates, mineral oils, paraben or petroleum, vegan, cruelty-free. Overall, a great foundation. It's manufactured in the United States, so that's great. You get 0.90 fluid ounces, which is 0.1 fluid ounces less than a typical foundation. I personally don't see a problem with that. I didn't have to use a whole lot. I used 2 pumps to get full coverage. And I mean, if you want medium coverage, I would do 1 pump. The only thing I personally would do differently is maybe use a little bit of a moisturizing primer or a moisturizer before I put this on, because I do have quite a few dry patches, which is just my skin type. So I highly recommend this foundation, guys. Think you should check it out. And if you enjoy foundation reviews, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, do all that fun things, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.